It's prime time in Atlanta, Georgia, a city that's used to hosting some of the biggest sporting events in the world, and we've got week 5 of the Intense League about to wrap up. Well, we got one more big-time mark, Altitude versus Sting. We are inside the Intense Arena, and we've got things going here as we look at the playoff standings. The Altitude have lost 4 in a row after a huge opening night. They're going to look to find some of that spark from that thing. They get it going, but on the other side of the net, the Sting, they're 3-2. They've had some good performances. They lost the last one, though. But Maria, we've had all these fans that are joining us as we have this playoff race coming. So got to tell them what they're going to be looking forward to with all these different rules.
You're looking at fun rules. Intense tennis is all about fun. We only have one serve here, so if you miss it, sorry. You got 2 points for a clean winner. Coaches can substitute at any time, as many times as they want, for as long as they want. And you have every single type of tennis. We got singles, 2 bolts of singles for women, 2 for men, 1 doubles for men, 1 singles, 1 doubles for women, and 1 mixed doubles at the end.
We're going to have to try to figure it out how to piece this format together, because you thought after opening night for the Altitude, they knew what they were doing. They need to figure something out. But the Sting, they're also coming off a loss as well.
And it's going to be a battle of who can bounce back better. At the end of the day, everyone has to play better. Neither of them played a great last arc. So you got to hope that Altitude is hungry, because they're 1-4 in the league. Sting is still 3-2, so they're still pretty good. But, you know, Tanya Sasnouskaya looking up there, I'm sure she's going to want to have a better performance than she did last arc.
Yeah, I mean, the first-round pick for the Sting. She hasn't found her high level. What she does is a great job with her serve, one of the best servers in the league. So you know she's going to be in it. From there, that makes things a lot easier. So in doubles, she can bring it together. That serve needs to hold up if she has a chance, because in singles, she really hasn't found it. But then Maria on the other side of the court, Altitude, they've lost 4 in a row.
They sure have, and Coach Marcelo Ferreira, I'm sure he's been working them hard and having them just get back out here and just do the dirty work. And you know, Ngunoe has been the best player on the team. She's had a very high 2-pointer rate going for those clean winners. And I'd like to see Corwin play a little better. He was minus 18 last arc, and he's their #1 pick for the guys. So overall, I hope everyone steps it out.
Well, if you've done it once, you know you can do it again. So they did it in week 1. Let's see if they can bring that back and do it against the Sting team that's ready to get things going. When we come back, we'll have some big-time tennis.
Welcome to Intense Arena
at the beautiful Assembly Studios.
It's time for you
to experience the greatness that is Intense.
But first things first.
Forget everything you know about regular tennis.
Because Intense is built different.
Faster pace,
bigger energy,
with teams battling it out from start to finish.
You want to know the rules?
Well, we got your rules right here.
So let's break it down for you.
To start, every team has 8 pros.
4 men,
4 women, and a coach leading the charge. An Intense match is called an arc, and you can think of it like one giant team showdown. Every arc is made up of 10-minute periods called bolts.
And there are 7 bolts in every arc.
Each arc has bolts of men's singles, women's singles, doubles, and mixed doubles.
All stacked together in one running team score. So even if one bolt ends,
the pressure doesn't.
Every point carries over until the final buzzer.
Now for the serving rules. That's where things get wild.
1 toss, 1 serve, miss it, and the point's gone.
There's also a 14-second shot clock between points, and play is at the server's pace.
So turn your back, you might get burned.
No waiting around, no resetting the vibe, and yes, we do play lets.
The only thing that can slow the pace down are the timeouts.
And there are rolling substitutions, so if a player needs to catch their breath,
or if a coach wants to change up the strategy, there are substitutions.
Scoring is simple. You win a rally, that's 1 point.
Blast the clean winner, that's 2 points.
The scores from every bolt are added up along the way, and the team with the highest score at the end of the last bolt wins the arc and the cash.
And now the most important part of Intense, you, the super loud fans. You will never get shushed.
First of all, that's rude.
That's rude. That's rude.
Second of all,
We want you to act like actual sports fans.
And we want all the volume when it comes to supporting your favorite team, like Ridge,
The Outriders.
Like the altitude.
Like the Smash.
Like the rips.
Fortune.
Freeze.
Inferno.
Sting.
Like Team Rise.
Or if you want to cheer against your rivals,
We're here for it.
Bring it on.
So now you know the Intense rules.
But the only way to experience Intense is to see it in action. So let's get this arc started.
It's week 5 here inside the Intense Arena. Saturday night, the fans and the teams are getting ready. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups presented by Centerline Athletics, and Maria will start off with the Sting.
Sting won 167 to 145 last time these teams played with this lineup. Carlos Aguilar and Finn Merget so dominant on the doubles court, as well as Jessica Hinojosa has been just always there for this team. Although they did not play that great last week when they played Sasnouskaya, Hinojosa, and Calling had minus 28 combined. Altitude, on the other hand, they're 1-4 so far in this season, and they definitely want to put a better performance tonight. We got #1 pick Felix Corwin wanting to just play better overall. Ewan Lumsden, Emma Burgich, Supermom, wanting to just show out tonight.
And someone who's going to have a big impact on this is going to be the coach of the Altitude, Marcelo Ferreira, who's with the third member of our team, Kelly Kroll.
One of the biggest impacts tonight, Coach Marcelo. It wasn't, why are you laughing about that? It's been a slower start than I think you guys wanted as a team, but how do you turn things around here this evening?
I think the first half of the season really taught us a lot. You know, the first match, I don't think we intentionally got full of ourselves. I just think we came in to play a very tough Freeze team and won by so much. And I think we came out flat the second match. They took it to us and just, unfortunately, really impacted our confidence. Taking that 1 week break, I think he allowed us to just really realize some of the mistakes that we were making. And so much stemmed from the just energy, more unity. We had the best week of practice we've had the entire season. I'm really excited for the match tonight. I made a call, Maria, JY, I'll leave it up to you guys. You're gonna mention my name no matter what.
All right, we'll see if that carries over and the, quote, 35 points he says they'll win by tonight, guys.
Well, we'll find out in 70 minutes what will happen. We'll get things started with our first players ready. Sebastian Nunez in the coin toss.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Intense. Tonight we have host team Altitude against the away team Sting. Tonight we're going to start with the ladies singles. Sting, you get the call. Heads or tails? Heads is the call. It's tails. Receive. Team Sting to serve.
Showtime. Altitude Sting. Emma Burgich on the near side for the Altitude. On the far side, Jessica Hinojosa in. Not the #1 pick, Tanya Sasnouskaya. It's Jessica Hinojosa from Mexico. We're going to have 2 10-minute women's singles bolts, men's singles to follow after, then all 3 doubles formats. 70 minutes of total play, 1 serve only, 14 seconds in between points. We're going to see some fast-paced action. Here we go.
And right out the gates, JY, I'm looking at how these singles bolts are going to go because both of these teams are just such doubles-heavy teams. If one can stand out over the other in these singles, it's going to make a very big difference leading into the doubles.
1-0 for the Sting on the far side. Sting coming off a really difficult loss. The last time they were out, been struggling to find some consistent play in this season. We've seen a little bit all. We've seen some great tennis, bad tennis. They really haven't found the consistency, and that's what's also been tough about this league. We've seen different people step up every single week. So just when you think you have a matchup, somebody else comes in and makes you overthink things. That's a good swinging volley by the Sting. Burgess does get a hand on it. +2 for a winner, so even if you at least touch it, you do help your team to a degree.
We've also seen different people start, and it's always so interesting to see the way that these coaches go about it, right? You have Malkia Ngunoe, who has been their top player on that team, but he's still starting Emma Burgich. While on the other side of the court, Hinojosa is starting when Tanya Sasnouskaya is the #1 pick.
And for the Altitude, what's going to be really important is, look, they're in the bottom of every scoring stat that we have as a team, from the serves to the total points in singles, doubles, all of that. They are a much better returning team. You know, they average 85 return points per night, but only 65.4 on the serve side, and a lot of that is due to the faults that they hit.
Yeah, their fault rate is 22%, JY. I mean, that is just something you have to clean up. one person that does struggle with her serve, and she's actually been very open with it on Instagram, which I think is pretty cool, is Emma. Just trying to work on the serve, but, you know, she missed one there. She's definitely frustrated.
Looks like Malkia Gunway is going to be coming in very soon. And Gunway, one of the few bright spots on that team, right there at about an even plus-minus for the season. That's not good of what you want from your star player, but they know they got something there. Let's see if they give her some extra playing time. She's got the aggressive mindset that can make some big runs with the way she comes forward.
Well, the reason she is so good is that she can come forward, like you say. She can get to the net, and she can get a lot of two-pointers. Coach Ferreira so fired up right from the very beginning, and they have to be. I mean, there is no other option. You are 1-4 right now in the league. There is nothing you should be doing if you're not energetic.
Some quick substitutions to get Burgess back in. We see the back and forth. So we've seen the chess matches from the teams bringing it in. Drop shot to get Hinojosa in, and no, +2.
That's incredible. Looks like they're putting Big Mo in every time they're serving, and Emma in for returns.
Unlimited substitutions at Intense, so they continue to play through this the entire night. Great pass inside by Hinojosa, sets up the forehand, +2 Sting.
It's really cool to see the coaches learning from each other as well. We saw Simon Pritchard on the freeze start with these substitutes whenever someone's serving or returning, and we see some of these coaches kind of following that, and I think that's really cool. Looks like Emma wants to take this serve, though.
Fulton to the net, that's Burgess' third. Sting up by 2, 9-7. 2 10-minute women's singles bolts, men's singles after, then all through doubles formats to finish. And Hinojosa has been such a steady, reliable player this season, +17.5 overall. Never has a bad night. We don't see from her have these amazing +32 nights like we saw last night from Elmara Jupovic. But what's great is just the confidence and consistency that she brings in, so you know you're at least going to have a solid start from somebody. And she gives them that 10-7 lead. Tanya Sasuskaya is in.
I think a lot of it, too, for your point for Hinojosa, is the style of player she is. She's not as powerful as Tanya Sasuskaya. She really just lets the ball go always, and that makes her so, so good. But she's also just so unbelievably fearless.
Burgess over hits that return. Malkia Gunway is going to be in from Kansas University. Did a great job in that time at school. All Big 12 teams, singles and doubles. Good backhand by Tanya. Did pretty well at school herself. Top 10 player at Old Dominion and University of Texas. All-American coming in. Got that overhead opportunity.
Wow.
And gets another +2 for the Sting.
That's a beautiful point. I mean, picture perfect there. Great approach, swinging volley and overhead. It's exactly what you want if you're Coach Natalie Fuscotta Hamburg.
Great slide left by Gunway. She's going to serve fast, down by 6. Good serve out wide, better return by Tanya. Goes for that drop shot. It's going to go over +1 altitude. Quick serve one more time. Great serve. Couple points in a row. She's going to ride this energy and momentum. Oh, ball keeper. Rightfully was going after that ball, so there was no ball keeper on that side. He did make the right decision, but he did not know Max Benson was going to go and pick up that ball for him. So, you know, he did the right thing by going, but sometimes in this fast-paced format, we can go a little bit too fast. So, got to keep the ball keeper safe. Now Gunway hits that forehand long, 15-11.
And one concern we had for Tanya Sasuskaya earlier in the season was that knee that was bothering her, but looks like her movement is a little bit better tonight.
Confusion on the substitution after Gunway hit that drop shot winner. Hinojosa is in one more time. Big backhand by Gunway. Big Mo bringing that power. This is that forehand long. Ask for Burgess to come in. Great return down the line, +2 for the altitude. Quick serve underhand to Hinajosa. She's there though. Counter drop shot would have been good if it didn't go off the net, over and wide. Tied up. 3 minutes remaining in this first women's singles bowl, and they now have the lead.
And I know Emma's fired up for herself and for her team. She's just feeling so good, making a couple serves here. Great legs there too.
Slice down the line, Hinajosa gets there, moves all the way back to neutral position. Open stance by Birgit, one more open stance back by Hinajosa, sets up the forehand on the rise, and that's +2 for the altitude, and they're fired up by 3.
Wow, that was incredible. And that's totally fine. Rarely do you see Emma playing that aggressive, but how good is she when she does play with that aggressive mindset?
Another backhand down the line. Hinajosa's there this time. Birgit has to hit off her back foot. Steps in the drop shot, brings Hinajosa in. She's going to get there, pops it up. +2 for the altitude. They're up by 4. Mamacita takes a seat. Big Mo goes to serve. Almost had to catch that one toss. Not allowed to do that. Tough serve to get it in. She goes in. Great volley. What a recovery.
Double sub too with Big Mo and T now back in. This team is so fired up tonight. It's really good to see.
Can they maintain that for 70 minutes? That's the tough part. To maintain that energy is good when you're winning, but then you see a passing shot winner by Tanya, and Birgit is back in. A lot of movement in the substitutions. So it's tough because if you cannot maintain the lead with that energy, it's hard to just keep it all the way up. It's very early, a lot of tennis. Last night we saw 2 teams come back from 20-point deficits. So it is still very early, but they are going all in right now.
And you have to. When you're the last team in the league, you have to go all in. There is absolutely no other choice. And I like this start from them.
Great volley by Tanya, +2.
Great play by Tanya. I love the change up there, using that slice, following it in, and just such good volleys. We've seen her be so clutch with her volleys and just have such good hands.
Tanya's looking good.
She is.
Very light on her feet, swinging with confidence. Too good inside out. Birgit defends with the slice. Inside in to put Birgit on the run. Comes forward. Lets that go wide. +1 sting. They've tied it back up.
This is really good tennis. Like, this makes us very excited for this arc.
Overhits that wide. Final seconds. 2-1. Wanted to go one after when they're so locked in they didn't even know that clock was running down. 24-23. Marcelo didn't even know. What did you think about that?
I loved it. I mean, starting from the coach, everyone is just so fired up, and that's showing in their tennis. They will not stop until they get a win again, because they are good and they do deserve to get a win. Let's see how much good tennis we can see when we come back.
Work, in the car, or on the go. Listen to every FIFA World Cup 2026 match for free on iHeartRadio. Listen to Fox's coverage of all 104 FIFA World Cup 2026 matches live and free in the iHeartRadio app, anywhere in the U.S. June 11th to July 19th. All matches live.
Intense is team tennis that's faster, louder, and with real cash on the line.
Your partner can't make serve.
Watch the most relentless tennis league.
You know, shaky mustachio man.
On the planet, live.
Walking on approach to Ciolina's ready as well. +2.
This was incredible.
Intense. Tennis turned up.
Intense is brought to you by iHeartRadio, the official partner of Intense. Inside the Intense Arena Saturday night, Altitude and Sting. A fiery start, 24-23 by the Altitude, but we've seen some great tennis by both teams. And a lot of movement from the Altitude using the substitutions with Emma Burgitz and Malkia Nagonoe and Kelly Kroll's courtside, seeing this unfold right in front of her.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting, guys, because the other night, I think we witnessed this. For me, it was one of the first times we saw Victoria Rodriguez and Rafaela Case kind of looking at one another and subbing in when each other felt like they needed a breather or that this was not the matchup they wanted, but not really at the rate or speed in which we're seeing Emma and Malkia do it here tonight. I mean, this is really impressive, but I also think it's interesting to watch Marcelo loosen the reins a bit, right? Like, I mean, yes, he likes his control. He likes to coach things up, but he's giving that control to these women in these bolts right now, and it's been interesting to see them swap in and out.
Second women's singles bolt on their way. We did see this, as you said, with the Fortune and Lacasse and Rodriguez, the way they were controlling some of their own substitutions. Coach Faeda might have seen some of that, bringing it into his team right now, but Tanya Sasha-Sky is just letting it go. 26-24, Malkia Nagonoe in. Someone's got to keep count of these substitutions because they're going to set a record. This is the best Sasha-Sky has looked the entire season. Getting that knee healthy, another volley winner, +2 one more time. 28-24, 5 points in a row to start this second women's singles. Sasha-Sky with 16 points on the night.
This is the most aggressive we've seen all of these players play, in my opinion. I mean, Tanya is an aggressive player, but I feel like she's just on it tonight.
Burgitz is in. Sasha-Sky keeps swinging. Into the net, though, this time. Nagonoe's going to serve. Great return by Sasha-Sky. Open stance. Nagonoe's going to change the pace with the slice. Really difficult to hit a slice and then try to go topspin down the line. Gets that air, should have gone cross court.
Yeah, a lot of the times, even though it's a shot you might like, you've got to go for that high percentage ball. And even there, it's just getting a little bit more height over the net. I know she knows that Malkia is going to try to move in, but, oh, time for a timeout. Team Sting.
You know what I mean? No, every time I'm going like extra, I miss it. But if I go like safe, we'll win the point.
But also, like, if you go safe, you're getting the one, then you can put a winner away. You don't have to do it right. Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm going to.
Exactly. Just a little too early, but
you wait for it right when you're good.
Yeah, you're getting it. That's the thing. So just it's gonna take like 5 or 6, and once you get 5 or 6, you get the one that you can do something with, and you execute, and you're doing a great job. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Get some water or whatever. Come on.
Second one, not a big deal.
The ball on the rise, but especially for you, we don't open angles when we come in. If we come in on Jessica, we come middle and we squeeze in. And I want you to come in too. I want you to come in too. Okay? But I love the variation with the drop shots. Has paid off. Has paid off.
Coach is bringing some energy in the timeouts.
Energy from both coaches. I love watching these coaches coach. Marcelo is so entertaining and so inspiring, where Coach Natalie always just instills so much trust in her team, and I just absolutely love that. I think as a player, personally, I thrived off of that and just feeling like my coach trusted me, and especially with a team, too. You just want to feel that all around.
Good forehand inside in by Sasha-Sky, and you can see the health of her knee, the small adjustment steps as he was shifting left to hit that forehand inside in. Sting up by 3. Burgitz is in whenever they're returning. Altitude serve, Nagonoe's in.
Wow.
Great return, +2. Sting back up by 4. Burgitz spins that forehand down the line. Sasha-Sky had the sitter to hit it. She goes for it. Coach Hammer is going to signal one more point before Hinojosa is going to come in.
Sasha-Sky has been doing so much better tonight with serves. She was missing quite a few serves the last few arcs and just so much better. 0 faults so far. Hinojosa back in to bring some consistency and just solid tennis. Oh, I missed it. What happened?
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Team Sting.
Do you know what it was?
Gave him a warning. I did not hear it.
He said something. It was unsportsmanlike. Stop. Stop the throw. He said something very unsportsmanlike, giving them a warning. Next thing that's out of line is a point penalty for them.
Coach Tejeda just wanted to make sure what happened. So loud in this arena, a lot of moving parts, so sometimes we don't catch things. And so Sebastian Nunez just trying to explain what happened. Sting up by 4. And it's just been a lot of high energy just going. This is the first real stoppage in play where we've seen both teams just really just bring it down a notch. Let's see if they can bring it back up after this.
Technically, it was a compliment.
Max Benson laughing something up. Couldn't hear what he said.
I wonder if it was Max that said something. I heard him say it was a compliment, I promise. And Emma's showing him hearts and blowing him kisses. So I don't know if they got a little bit of beef going on or what's going on there.
Yes, point. I'm saying it wasn't a point
Max
penalty.
loves to try to get under the skin of Marcelo. That goes all the way back to last season, and he's doing his best. But I think Charlie got a little big for his britches, maybe said something that, there's always those key words or two. And so Sebastian on top of it tonight, and they're just having a little fun out here. Little fun, it's getting spicy, what we like to see.
Well, it didn't set off any alarm bells for Team Altitude. They're staying focused. Down by 5, Jessica Hinojosa on the far side from Mexico against Emma Bergic in from Bosnia. Bergic played at University of Baylor, had a great career there. Went pro after injuries, derailed her career, became a mom, stepped away from tennis for 7 years, and now is in the middle of her comeback. Had a great start with the Altitude on opening night, but then since then it has not been what they expected. Still in the playoff race though, so they can save their season with a great performance tonight.
Talk about it during practice.
Another timeout.
Because she's so good at just grinding, she wants to be out of the corners. Because she anticipates the ball really well, and as we open the court, she opens the court on us, but she's better at this game than we are.
Yeah.
I want to see us, especially with Jessica, we attack the body, we take her game away. If we push through the body, it does nothing. But if you hitting the ball well, but you're giving her the angles and she's moving you too much. Let's serve body and let's attack body until we got the short ball. The moment we got the short ball, then we're dictating, we do things, okay?
And this is why things are so important. We look at the standings and where the Altitude land. They are 1-4, so they need this tonight. They're staying 3-2. They can lose. They won't be happy. They'll still be in the playoff race, though. The freeze and the smash after a great performance last night. They feel like they're the best team, half a game back. They'll get a chance to match up there. But for the Altitude, it is do or die. Malkia Ngonwe is in. She's been serving well for the Altitude. They're down by 5. Hinojosa and Sasuskaya in the combo for the Sting.
And they've been playing like it's do or die, which we love to see because we want to see these teams come out so motivated. Second half of the season, they want to bring their best tennis out of them. But Sting is also bringing their best tennis out of them.
6-point lead for the Sting. One serve only. Fault goes into the net. Gunway back out to serve. Great kick serve, serve and volley. Hinojosa, way to get it low, sets up the forehand, down the line, +2 Sting. They now have a 7-point lead, their biggest of the night.
Although Malkia is very good when she serves and volleys, unfortunately sometimes she doesn't get in quick enough and then it gets to her feet and she pops it up, which actually puts her in such a negative position.
Angle to open up the court. Hinojosa goes angle backwards. This time, Birgit's deep middle. Hinojosa forehand down the line, winner. Patient playing by Hinojosa to work the court, develop that opening.
Hinojosa sees the court so incredibly well, and she plays with so much depth. She doesn't have a lot of power, but look at the depth she gets on her ball.
Change of pace with the slice. And Birgit's, the interesting part, she's not stepping into that backhand at all. Even when she used that slice and gets her opponent to overspin it, and that's the ball to kind of lean in and tee off on, and she just waits on that open stance, which then prevents her from getting any real pace on the ball and just keeps her in a really difficult position.
Yeah, you always get a lot more pace on the ball when you put your entire body weight into it and you want to be off the front foot. You load on the back foot, but you want to translate all of that weight onto your front foot.
Beautiful backhand slice down the line. Sasha could not get that up and down. A lot of juice on that slice moving through the court. Big serve out wide, great return. The response by Ngonoue. There's Sasha with her slice. Now she's opening up that court with the forehand angle, forces the air.
Tanya's looking incredibly confident tonight. I like that she's wasting no time. She's just going from one point to the other. But wow, what a shot from Malkia!
Big serve, did not serve and volley. Ngonoue loves to mix it up, but Sasha is returning very well. Deep forehand skids off the back line. Altitude within 8. 2.5 minutes remaining before men's singles bolts come up. Birgit signals to Ngonoue, yes, it's a return, but stay out there. Leans in, another great return, generates a short ball. She's going to come. Sasha reads, good lob. Ngonoue got the reach at the net. Point for the Sting.
That was an excellent lob from T there. And nothing wrong that Big Mo did. Unfortunately, just too good of a lob. You get that lob, try and close that net as quick as you can.
Birgit is back in. The Sting keep rolling overhead. That sets up. Good reach by Birgit, but still a +1 for the Sting. Under 2 minutes.
The more Tanya can step in and get inside that service box, the more dangerous she is. Gosh, she's so good from there.
Good acceleration on that forehand. Birgit's too tough to try to redirect that down the line. The best Sasha has looked in singles the entire season. Good serve as well, but the return down the line. Drop shot's going to bring her in. Off the net, over the head, +2 for the Sting.
And how good must Coach Nat Dog feel right now with the way that her #1 player, #1 overall draft pick is playing?
Well, they've gotten to 3-2 without performances like this, so if they can get this going, they're going to be a completely different team. 50-36 for the Sting, adjusting the score of that. Fault came in, only one serve. Under a minute remaining before the men take the court. Ngonoue comes to the net, another lob. +2 by Ngonoue. Sasha could have gotten there. I just don't think she expected it to go so through the middle. Missed a couple of those backhands down the line, not being able to spin it down. (51-41), final 10 seconds here. Some coaching from both teams for this final point. Chip return to change things up. Another chip. Chip one more time. Is this the coaching that Ferreira gave her? Now she decides to hit over it. And Sasha unfortunately tries to force it cross court. But her team is going to walk into men's singles with a 51-42 lead after both women's singles bolts done. And the energy that has come from both teams. You know, we saw the excitement from Coach Fajeda, the back and forth chirping from Max Benson saying, not yet. We'll be back with some men's singles.
I don't feel like an underdog at all.
An underdog, ooh.
Maybe I would say dark horse. Yeah, I've always considered myself one.
No, I'm not an underdog. I've been doing this for too long.
I feel like a favorite for myself coming into this, and also just my teammates. If we do our jobs and we just compete and play for each other, we're the favorites here.
People think that because I'm smaller than everyone else, but no. When I step on the court, I try to be confident and think that I'm going to win. I like to go low-key about my business.
An underdog? Well, I mean, I would kind of say I would be like the Tom Brady of the league. You know, I got drafted 4th, and, you know, there's probably no big expectations of me, but when I'm out on court, I always give my best and willing to put on a show.
I haven't competed in over a year, so maybe nobody's really seen me play in a while, but I never consider myself an underdog. When I step on the court, I feel like I can compete against anyone.
I prefer not to be seen. You know, it's just being in the shadow, working my ass off, and then just going out there and showing what I practice for.
So I was the last pick in the draft. That means I'm Mr. Irrelevant, but we're gonna make Team Freeze relevant for this year's Intense season. We have the #1 pick in the draft on our team with Carousel. My boy, Raul, absolutely loving it. But as a team, since it is a team sport, I see us as one of the favorites. We have the best team name, we have the best team chemistry.
Let's go Freeze! Let's go Freeze!
So I don't feel like an underdog at all.
Welcome back to the Intense Arena. Women's singles just finished up 51-42 for the Sting. A great performance by Tanya Sasuskaya, and Kelly Kroll caught up with her after that women's singles finish. We'll get to that interview in just a second, but this is what led to that position for the Sting. Sasuskaya bringing some of the best energy that she's had, just bringing it all in, and now we get to that interview with Tanya.
That had to feel good for you. Is that about as locked in as you felt this season, you feel like?
Yeah, I actually switched back to the racket that I played with last year, and when I started playing, I was like, this just feels right. She's all cracked and old, but I was like, this is it. I really don't care. It feels right. And yeah, I really wanted to show up for the team. Jess did an unbelievable job. I feel like we both, I'm pretty sure we both scored pretty much similar amount of points. Yeah, didn't show up for the team the way that I wanted last week. Definitely wanted to redeem myself this week.
You could tell the racket looked right, you felt right. When you talk about Jessica and her ability to kind of set that tone, what does it mean for the two of you then to kind of fall into the rhythm that you had?
No, absolutely. It feels very, I don't know, reliable. I feel like I can really, really trust her, and she's got my back, I got her back. We had a very solid plan going into this, and I felt like we both executed what we wanted to execute.
Okay, men's singles, what are you looking for out here? What will be the key to them now carrying over? Because For the first time, Altitude, that is the energy that they're trying to bring to combat what you guys are doing on the court. But how do you stick with what you got going tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like everybody wants to beat us, especially this team. They're hungry. They want to beat everything that moves. But yeah, I feel like I really trust our men's side. The boys really showed up pretty much in every single match. I would say being consistent today would be the main word, not necessarily trying to score 1 million points in 10 minutes, but rather just maintain the confidence, maintain the long rallies. I feel like we're a much more physical team, and we can definitely outrun anyone here due to our not very large height. Yeah, definitely conditioning.
Well, we appreciate it, T. Best of luck. Thank you so much, as always.
Thank you so much. Go Sting!
All right, thank you, Kelly, who's with Tanya, but now it's the men's turn. We have Finn Merget in on the far side for the Sting, Felix Corwin in on the near side for the Altitude. Auburn University on the far side, University of Minnesota in on the near side, and Corwin, #1 draft pick for the Altitude, struggles to find his form, but if Tanya could do it tonight, then maybe it's Corwin's turn on the other side of it.
Absolutely, and I'm sure that they're working through it as a team. Of course, when you're not doing great, that's when it's just so awesome to have a team behind you. Obviously, when you are doing great too, but to have people to pick you up when you feel down is just so crucial, especially in such an independent and lonely sport.
Good forehand inside in by Merget. When he gets it going, it is just dangerous, but he can get wild with it, and when he loses that rhythm, it sprays. So we'll see which version of Merget we'll see in singles. This team also, Juan Carlos Aguilar, I'm sure we'll see him at some point when we only have 12 minutes max per player in men's singles, but Aguilar was -19 the last time this team came around. Great return, +1 Sting.
Corwin, for their #1 pick, has been struggling quite a bit, especially on that serve. So I'm really looking at how high of a percentage he can have of serves made, even if it's just deep down the middle. Sorry, in the body.
Merget attacking that forehand. We see a quick substitution from Corwin out. Tyler Stice, the 3rd-round pick for the Altitude, is in. He was that star on their opening night. They're going to need some of that energy tonight. This is some Auburn tennis back and forth. Both of these two were teammates at school. They know each other extremely well. Tyler Stice, all-around player, uses his movement a lot, but has variety as well with his slice and the way he can come to the net.
And Tyler loves the team atmosphere, and we saw him get just so rowdy that first night. Unfortunately, their results haven't been able to back up a necessarily rowdy environment, but I'm sure that if he gets a couple points on the board here, he's going to start getting very loud.
58-44, Sting with their biggest lead, up by 14. One more men's singles bolt after this, and then all 3 doubles to finish. Altitude in last place, but still in the playoff race. Sting were tied for first place earlier this week until they had that loss. They're 3-2. They want to get back to 4-2 in a tie with the Freeze. Top 2 teams from each conference make the playoffs. Big kick served by Stice.
Both of these players want to make their way into the court, and we see that with Merget taking that return so early. But Stice, even though he's a shorter guy, he has a really good serve, and he can get a lot of power behind it. So you got to really time that return and then try to step forward.
Good continental forehand on the run. Backhand cross court, +2 Altitude.
And there's that Stice energy.
And Will Nolan in, another Auburn Tiger. So 3 players on this court, all teammates, but only 2 on one team here tonight. Stice is the lone wolf, but he's got the backing of the rest of the Altitude team. They're down by 9. Big lefty Will Nolan is in.
And Nolan actually had a great arc last time. He hasn't played a lot this season, but when they did play, he played pretty well. And so I actually am curious to see if we're going to get more playing time from him tonight.
Kick into the body backhand's going to force that return long. Altitude from down 14 have brought it to within 7. Timeout by Coach Hamburg, and the Altitude are loving it.
Let's go. Good job. Good job. Take a breather. Take a breather. I want you to remind yourself calmly what the game plan is before every point. Very briefly, okay? Every game is just important for you to just, okay, I'm going to work the point here. I'm going to go to the back end, okay? Come on, no rushing. No rushing. The longer the point goes against these two, the more they question themselves. Come on.
I know he's asking them to think calmly, but they have definitely over the edge on energy. They're trying to bring this back, down by 7. Playoffs on the line in this men's singles bowl. Altitude up 9-7, but after women's singles from the Sting, they've got a lot to recover. Will Nolan, heavy lefty forehand, brings a different matchup, different style of play against Tyler Stice. There's that heavy angle forehand that lefties love to use. Sets up another forehand to go right back inside in. Down the line, but not a lot on it. Stice is going to say thank you and put him on the run. Inside out forehand, +2 Altitude.
The more Nolan can use that heavy ball above Stice's shoulder, the better he's going to be off.
58-44, Altitude within 4. Great comeback so far. Forehand down the line by Stice. Comes in, volley down the line off the net. Nolan gets there, that's going to go in. Great overhead by Stice, +2. Altitude have brought this all the way back with 4 minutes remaining in this bowl. Kick serve, Aguilar is in. Will Nolan, sorry. Big forehand. Point for this thing to try to stop the momentum.
Charlie Aguilar has said that he feels like he struggles when he first comes in. Feels like he can't really get the first couple points, but then once he starts getting a couple more minutes on the clock, he starts feeling more and more comfortable.
Good change of pace, slice down the line. Aguilar goes down the net. Coach Tejeda runs over to Stice, gives him a little bit of coaching with this new matchup that Stice is working through. Stice with 13 points on the night. Misses that backhand down the line.
And that does seem like Tyler Stice's kind of make or break shot. He tries to go for that down the line a lot, but we have seen him miss it in the net quite a bit as well. I'd love to just see him get a little bit more height over the net on that one, since it is the higher part of the net.
Steps inside, backhand cross court, forces the error. The patience of Stice to work that point until he had that one opportunity on the backhand, and he took it. Stice asking for another point. Looks like we're going to get a sub after this. Kick out to the forehand, but Aguilar just crushes it.
I just love the coach-player communication that we're seeing right now. We see Lumsden in for the first time.
Lumsden was not seeing a lot of action this season. Has only been on the court for a total of 35 points. Hasn't won 35 points, played a total of 35 points. So he's been in the lineup a lot of nights, but has not been given that leeway to find his way into this lead. But he's got it right now. They're down by 3, but Aguilar's still coming fast.
And why? Why do you think he's in right now? At this time, with 2 minutes left?
We'll find out what Coach Tejeda has. He's about to lose any chance at the playoffs, so he's got to throw everything moving forward. Aguilar half volley down the line, +1 Sting. Great backhand return by Lumsden. That one's not as good. Sits in the middle of the court. Aguilar takes too big of a swing. Eyes got too big. Forehand in the net. Aguilar runs around that one. Lumsden runs around his forehand to hit his backhand. More comfortable on that side. Flattens it out a little bit better than the forehand where he has a tendency to overspin it. And Aguilar blocks that backhand. Did not finish it.
And Aguilar just such a fiery guy, and you can just see it in his demeanor, and you can see it where he tries to chirp as well. And we really love to see that, especially here when that is totally allowed. Obviously, to a point, you don't want to take it too far, but I like that he just has that competitive spirit in him.
Heavy forehand by Lumsden. Aguilar comes forward, +2 Sting. Good reminder from Coach Hamburg, when you hit a clean winner, you got to go back and serve on the same side because you just got 2 points. 67-62 Sting, final 40 seconds. Coach Fajeda asks Lumsden, slow it down, calm yourself, toss that ball up, goes for it. Aguilar runs around it, didn't go as aggressive this time, and he gets put on the run. Coach one more time says, Lumsden, take your time. It's hard when you only got 14 seconds in between points, and the energy in this arena makes you want to play fast. You got so much energy inside of you. Lumsden stepping inside the court, just missed it wide.
And good play, though. I like that he's stepping in, and he actually looks pretty free for not having played a lot. He got a smile on his face, too. I like that. I really like that from him.
And that's going to be the end of the first men's singles bowl. Maria, Altitude, we're down by 14. They're down by 5 now.
They're looking good. Honestly, this is the best that we've seen them play, and not because the score is close, but just because they've come out more aggressive, more fired up. But gosh, Sting is just as aggressive, just as fired up, and they just have such good players on both teams. So I'm really looking forward to seeing some more really good tennis right when we get back.
Time for you to experience the greatness that is Intense. You want to know the rules?
Well, we got your rules right here.
Every team has 8 pros.
4 men.
4 women, and a coach leading the charge. An Intense match is called an arc. Every arc is made up of 10-minute periods called bolts.
And there are 7 bolts in every arc.
Each arc has bolts of men's singles, women's singles, doubles, and mixed doubles.
Now for the serving rules.
1 toss, 1 serve, miss it, and the point's gone.
There's also a 14-second shot clock between points.
And yes, we do play lets.
The only thing that can slow the pace down are the timeouts.
And there are rolling substitutions.
Scoring is simple. You win a rally, that's 1 point.
Blast the clean winner, that's 2 points.
The scores from every bolt are added up along the way, and the team with the highest score at the end of the last bolt wins the arc and the cash.
And now the most important part of Intense, the super loud fans.
They want all the volume when it comes to supporting your favorite team.
So now you know the Intense rules.
So let's get this arc started.
Altitude versus the Sting here. Getting second men's singles bolt about to get underway. Make sure you scan that QR code, or you can go to shop.intense.com so you can get the fresh 2026 Intense League merch. Got some of the hottest new styles and colors. 2 of these teams are showcasing it right now. The Altitude got that beautiful gray, and then the white and orange by the Sting on the other side of the court. Get that gear so you can support your team as they make their way into the playoffs in a few weeks. And then Maria, Altitude, we're talking about it, down by 14. We're all the way back to within 5.
And Tyler Stice was a very big contributor to that. I mean, the firepower that he brings and just the energy, and we see his fat head there. I love that so much. I love fat heads. I actually had a fat head in college, and it just really fired me up.
I never got a fat head, so we'll see if somebody else on the Sting can get a fat head with their performances. 69-63. Aguilar with the big serve out wide, trying to serve and volley, taking advantage of the fact that Corwin's really far back. It opens up those angles on the deep side. Aguilar loves to come forward. 0 hesitation there. Great volley. 3 points in a row for the Sting, and it looks like Coach Fajeda wants Stice in right away. I think this is the tough part. I think that, sometimes we talked about, Corwin hasn't had a lot of playing time in a while. He's a little bit cold. He's got to work his way into it. But 3 points were, I didn't think he played bad. I mean, I thought Aguilar played aggressive coming forward, but Aguilar was the warm player. He played a couple minutes on the previous break, and Coach Fajeda doesn't give him a chance to warm up, and he's out right away. And this is the part where we talk about where you can hurt your players' confidence if you just don't get them a chance to play well.
Yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tough from everyone involved because he's been out for less than 3 minutes and he has 3 points, where his teammates have a lot more than that. But, like, you got to give him at least 5 minutes, I feel like, to just play. But you got to feel pressure if you're Marcelo as well. You don't want to give up any points.
Well, it's easy for us to stay right.
It is.
Because we don't feel that pressure. Their playoffs are on the line. I think I'm going to be back at some point doing this job here. So easy for me to sit here. Tyler Stice, they're down by 8, trying to get things going. They're 1-4 in the season. Stinger 3-2. Juan Carlos Aguilar's on the other side of the net. They're trying to put a stamp on this victory tonight. Drop shot, had the opportunity. Great fake, but not good enough.
Really good legs from both of these players. They're just super speedy, getting around the court so quick, and then able to put a lot of power in their shots when they get there.
Tricky to go with that backhand slice down the line. You're that far inside the court, why not hit it and flatten it out? There's Stice trying to flatten it out, but Aguilar defends well and overhits that forehand. He's got a big swing on that forehand side. He catches it a little bit late. There's no way he's going to bring it down.
He's playing extremely aggressive tonight, too. I feel like even more aggressive than we've seen him play, Aguilar.
There, he connects, yes. (75-67). 7 minutes remaining before all 3 doubles formats. Altitude won their opening night, lost 4 in a row. There's a good forehand inside in, but the defense by Aguilar. Stice backhand off the net. Now he's got to defend. Drops out to go back to Stice. He's tried that a couple times. Has not worked, and Finn Murgett is going to come back in. I think this is an opportunity for the altitude. Murgett's been sitting out for a while.
It sure is, and I think Aguilar actually just needed a breather. He's breathing extremely heavy, but sure, if Murgett's been sitting out for a little while, absolutely. Tyler Stice wants to be all over this.
Great defense by Stice. Murgett got caught, thought he was on offense, could not back up in time. Kicking to the body backhand. Murgett off the net, goes in, +1 sting.
Tyler Stice needed a little towel off actually there. That's how much he's putting out there tonight.
He's breathing hard, and these 14 seconds in between points is really fast. It's like a long sprint. You can really hit your lungs.
And you got a 12-minute time limit that you can play combined singles vaults. Gosh, is it tiring to play for that long at this speed.
77-69, the sting on the far side. Murgett serves into the Stice forehand. Unloads on that forehand, but it was too late into the net. Quick towel off by Stice. The pressure, the stress, they're sweating it. They're down by 7. Coach Fajeda is going to call a timeout and just allow Stice to organize himself.
Up.
These points are crazy. I'm dying.
I know. Breathe, breathe. Hey, I'm going to sit 12 for a minute. Let me sit 12 for a minute. Lanzo, go back in.
Exactly. That's right. Yeah, exactly. Hey, great job. And then the biggest thing is control the tempo. Like, we don't have to play fast, okay?
Bro, attack the flying cross, but
yeah.
the flying cross with you and him is you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
What do you think about what you hear from that huddle on the sting?
I love how everyone's working together, and then it looks like Charlie Aguilar actually had a few more words to say to him even after that, to Finn, and I think it's cool how, you know, teammates are coaching each other. At the end of the day, everyone's on the same team and everyone wants the same goal. Really, really cool. We got Lumsden back in here. See how he matches up to Murgett. We heard them say, play to his forehand. We'll see if that works.
3 British players on the court tonight. Lumsden, Murgett, Nolan. Big victory from England against Norway in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. One of these British people is going to be sad after they lose tonight. Great kick to the back end. Tries to go with that forehand cross. And that's what we talk about with Murgett. When he gets it going, it's been great, but it can get out of control at times. Pulls that head and really throws that shoulder open a little bit too early. And that backhand returns on point.
And you see Mergs, he feels so confident at the net, and we will see the doubles duo of him and the Bolivian Carlos Aguilar just feeling so confident when they play together. We see them practicing together, but we see Finn just feeling so good in the singles court too, just stepping into the court.
80-71, Sting up by 9. 4.5 minutes remaining. Stice is getting ready to come back in soon. Stice has played 9 minutes, has 3 minutes left before he hits that 12 minutes max singles rule. Coach Fajeda asking Lumsden to slow down, something he's been asking for him multiple times tonight.
Wow.
Off the back line.
Incredibly good deep ball there. Jeez.
Kick right into the forehand, off the back line again. 2 points in a row. Mere centimeters separating the difference. 3.5 minutes remaining. Big serve one more time to the forehand. This time Lumsden's ready. Redirects the Murgett backhand. He steps in again off the back line. 3 points in a row, 3 lines by the Sting.
Stice is back in. Got a breather. Let's see what more he can bring. They're smiling at each other.
Wild forehand miss inside in. Coach Fajeda trying to get Stice going. They're down by 10. Good kick into the backhand, gets this short ball, rolls it inside in. Murgett gets it, defends well. Drop shot inside out. Murgett's going to get there. Counter drop shot does not work.
Great hands there by Stice. But God, these points are just so physical. I like the smiles back and forth, JY.
83-75. Charlie Aguilar's back in. Born in Bolivia, moved to Canada. Huge forehand, +1. Point for the altitude, under 2 minutes remaining. Aguilar's in to try to help extend this lead. Aguilar is ranked as high as 23 in the world as a junior tennis player. Played in that 2016 US Open, got the doubles title, so he is excited to play doubles after this. All 3 doubles formats, women's doubles, men's doubles, mixed doubles to finish. 1.5 minutes before we get to that.
And I wonder if we'll see a little bit more of Will Nolan here for the last minute. Make sure he's warm in case he's needed for the dubs.
Drop shot. Aguilar with that speed is able to get a racket on it, but +1 of the altitude.
And there is Nolan. They're listening.
Will Nolan is in. The teammates get another opportunity against each other. Stice hits that one serve long. Lefty serve up to the backhand, goes forehand down the line. Good defense by Stice. Steps inside off that backhand on the rise. Does not want to give up ground on the backhand. Steps in, slice to go down the line. We've seen him miss a few of those tonight.
Corwin back in here for these last 30 seconds. Looks like Tyler just needed a second.
Great forehand angle by Nolan, sets up the openings. chooses to wait on that ball instead of step inside the court. Wants to work this point a little bit longer. Heavy forehand inside in, goes wide. 87-78. Coach Hamber's going to say enough. We're going to take that point, go to the break. And after all the singles portions now, 87-78. This thing maintained the lead. Going to come down to all three doubles formats. When we come back, women's doubles going to take the court.
We're here to give a little pep talk to our new generation, to let them know what is tennis about, not only tennis, but also life.
Locking in means to me being in the flow state, having the mentality that I want to win this. Tennis is a very mental game. It's about positive self-talk.
Talk to yourself the way you talk to your doubles partner.
All the negativity that people may tell you, let that be a motivation for you.
There's no limitation for you guys. You can achieve everything you want.
Just keep believing in yourself.
That can be a bit dicey when you're picking players in different rounds, and the different rounds have different salaries associated with them. It can be tough.
What they've done so far in their tennis career is what has kind of earned them that draft pick.
I think that all these players know what they're getting. In essence, they signed up for it willingly. They're compensated well enough that they will agree to it. So it's their choice, really, to be here, or they could have gone and done something else.
There's expectations. There's a contract. You're a professional. So just like with any contract you sign, I have expectations of you.
Like Nadal says, the only point that matters is the next point. You have no time for BS. Just go to the next point. If you won the point, you forget and get ready for the next. If you lose the point, you forget and get to the next.
My mindset's going to be the entire time we're winning the championship. I'm not going to be preaching that all the time to the players because I don't want to create this pressure cook environment. But for me, every day that I step on the court, I'm looking at the championship team.
The 2025 Intense Champions, Team Atlanta.
We all want to win, right? This is the goal. So we all have to work towards that goal. You know, that's how I operate. I'm very like, you gotta want to be here, and if you don't.
If you get picked in that first round, you're looking at a $40,000 salary. In that second round, you're going to earn a base of $34,000. Third round, $28,000. In the fourth round, you'll earn $14,000. But you also have to think about the $30,000 that you can get at the end of the season just from prize winnings.
The purpose of the CEO is to develop the staff. So if you're a highly paid player, part of that role is going to be helping to develop younger players or players who need a little bit more out of their game.
This is Pro Tennis Built Different. Intense. Tennis turned up.
$87-78. The Stinger leading the altitude. It's been a lot of fun as we go through all these singles formats. Doubles are coming up, but as we look back to the first half of the season, our format can create some really exciting finishes. Let's take a look at what's made the 2026 season so exciting.
9. Conservative approach, comes to the net. Volley winner, they're gonna run it out. They're gonna do it just off that. Outriders are stunned. Down the line, Hewitt responds. Bushimuka gets there. Miscommunication. Tanya went off the left, and that's gonna do it. Oh my goodness, no way. No to King. King tosses up. Big to the nut, forehand, and she misses it, and the freeze are gonna run away. And it goes for the lob. They need to play this. They need to go for the winner. They need to go for the winner to tie it up. And she slaps it. She's rolling nice. She read the point. What an intelligent play by Cabezas. Inferno needed 2.
Need 2 point. Oh, they're going to miss. Yeah, the Ridge are just going to miss this.
who get it done after an incredible number of momentum shifts.
All these one-point finishes caught a lot of movement in the standings. As we look right now in the East standings, we have two teams going up right now. The Sting at 3-2, trying to move up to 4-2 after the Freeze lost last night. Altitude 1-4, lost 4 in a row, trying to get back into it. The Inferno moving into sole possession of first place in the West with a huge win earlier tonight.
What was your favorite finish out of all those, if you had to choose one?
I think it was the Cabezas one with the Outrider, just because of the moment, how it happened, the rarity of just what we experience in tennis.
And you just never ever see that in traditional tennis.
Women's doubles, 10 minutes here. Malkia Ngonwe and Emma Bergichin on the near side for the Altitude. Jessica Hinojosa, Tanya Sasashkayan on the far side. Sasashkayan had her best singles performance. She's had some good ones in doubles this season. Let's see if she can translate some of that singles into doubles tonight. Great post by Hinojosa, though, +2.
And this doubles duo on Team Sting is just so good because of the way that they move at the net. And I want to see Malkia using that wingspan, using that height, just move all around the net. At least, even if she's not touching the ball, make Team Sting think about it. That's when you create mistakes.
Good serve out wide by Bergic. 9 minutes remaining before men's doubles and mixed doubles takes the court. Bergic gives the nod to Ngonwe. Off the net, that goes long. We've seen a lot of movement on the service side with the Altitude in singles. Every time it was their turn to serve, they pulled Bergic out. Ngonwe came in. What does that do for the confidence of Bergic now in doubles? Where she's just going to have to serve at times unless they choose to put Leon in. But Leon has barely played this season, so I imagine this is the lineup that we're going to see tonight.
I think it would be very hard for Leon to come in at this time. I'm actually interested that Masha Davtyan hasn't been in yet. Oh, wow, a popped string.
Pop string. Coach Hamburg gets that racket in there. We do not stop. We truly play at the server's pace. 14 seconds in between points, but sometimes they play a lot faster than that. And Sting will call a timeout. Get things organized.
Hey, good job. Good job. Make sure you guys keep your energy up. Make sure you're going after your returns.
Yeah, let's start the point. Let's start the point.
That's
See what
good. That's right. That's right. Yeah, we're good. You got it. Okay, let's go, baby. Yeah, we're good.
But we need to keep going body because I want her to set you up. As we open the box, we open the angles. With Tanya, I want serve +1 and come in. She's a very good returner. Okay, on that one, I want us to change it up a little because she'll be able to dip that ball, okay? And you end up always hitting that low volley, okay? Jessica, you guys feel it, because your serve is very good. If you rip that +1 and come in behind it, both of you guys have a better presence, okay? I feel like you're still getting a lot of volleys here because they're expecting you to come in, so they try to dip it. If you're staying back, you rip the first one. That also good, girl. Come on. You just gotta make sure.
Getting ready, things go back up. But Maria, what do you think about that coaching from Marcelo? Overcoaching or just what they needed at that time?
I think a part of him is kind of throwing the kitchen sink out. He's just trying to just say anything that's on his mind. I think, you know, he is a very emotional coach, and that can be a great thing or it can be a not so great thing. And so it's more so how his players respond to his coaching.
Berg gets the serve. They're down by 6, 92-86. Stinger on the far side. Good serve out wide. Ngonwe tried to poach. Hinojosa saw it. Point extends, but no matter, it goes to the Altitude. Good spin on that serve. Just clipped the top of the net. That's Bergic's 7th fault tonight. Considering they're down by 6, those 7 are really hurtful. Good poach by Bergic. Ball got down low. Hinojosa's in at the net. Good reflex by Sasashkayan. Lob going to go long, point for the Sting. Good return. Skaya with the post, and once again, +2.
My God, the hands on Tanya, they're just so good. And we saw she had one of those buzzer beaters just because her hands are just that good. She's just ready for every ball that comes at her.
One of the best doubles players in the league. The instinct she has on when to move, but also to stand strong with great reflex. Not afraid to be up there. She's down low, ready to go one more time as they're up by 10. Big Mo to serve. They're going to need to make a run with Malkia serving here. We need a big serve and then a poach, something to happen. But Birgit backs up as that serve went in. She's at the baseline right now. And now she moves back forward. Seems like she just doesn't even know where she's going, but somehow it worked out. +2 altitude.
I think as confused as she was, it made Team Sting just as confused. But we've seen Coach Marcelo do that, right? He's had them play 2 back before. And we weren't necessarily huge fans of it because me personally, I always am just like, you got to just move in when you're at the net, especially in this format where there's 2-pointers. You got to be squeezing that net as much as possible. But sometimes a little changeup doesn't hurt.
And the altitude trying to make a run when they're going away serving with the faults that Birgit has. Had 3 in a row. They lose that one. Sasha to serve. Steps in, backhand down the middle. And the going away moved. It was hers. She just caught it a little bit late. And we're going to see a timeout by the altitude.
It's all good. Hey, remember we talked about when the volley is slightly lower, we got to go back. No, we got to go back to the baseliner because it's very tough for you to put it away. And we keep trying that, and what happens? Because it's low and you don't have the angle, you try too much. Reach for the ball, go back deep, and press it, okay? The thing is, a lot of times we're playing doubles, and I feel like the points go like, okay? That's when I need you guys, when you're serving, you got the power to slow things down. Talk to each other, breathe, have a play, okay? We're doing completely fine, but we need to do a better job. When we get like a 2-pointer, like she put it away, we got to make the serve. We got to make the serve. We got to create the momentum. What we can always like, boom, put it away, miss it, okay? Let's focus here. If the volley is here, put it away, go ahead. You sure? If you, hey, when Tanya's at the net, chop her head off.
Hey, that's one way to go about it. When she's
up
at
by
the
8.
net, chop her head off.
Go with the aggressiveness and going away. Asks if she can return and come in. Tries to go for it there. Point goes long, 191. Eight-point lead. Berg gets the serve.
Wow, that's a great move. I love that from Malkia. That's exactly what she needs to go for. Especially when you're this close in score, like just go for it.
Good serve by Birgit. Another move by Nagonaway. Closer to the net to get it above the net this time. To get it down, Sasha prevents it from being a +2, but it is now within 4 for the altitude. Another move, but this time Hinojosa reads it again. Great lob by Birgit. Going away up close, goes for the angle volley. Hinojosa gets there. Birgit lines up the forehand. Sasha covers, and the +1 for the Sting. Great movement to cover, understanding where her opponent was, where her teammate was, covering the big gaps. Smart tennis by Tanya.
And that just comes with playing with your teammate, right? And just basically knowing what you're going to do and what the other one is going to do. Lucky shot there from Big Mo, but they'll absolutely take that 2-pointer. But sometimes, especially in this format, you don't have the time to talk. You got to just know each other and just commit to it.
3.5 minutes remaining before men's doubles. Kick serve to Sasha off the back foot. Now she decides to step in, but off the frame. Altitude, been working and hanging in. They're down by 2. I formation. Birgit gets down low, but look how far back she is from the net. She's got to get closer.
She's got to get way closer. She's got to get, like, literally right under the net. And she got close, actually. Yeah, she moved up. That's good.
Good approach by Nagonaway. Lob by Hinojosa goes long. They're within 1. I know some people sometimes they like to start a little farther back so they generate that momentum, feel more comfortable with that. So Doesn't understand what Burgess was trying to do there. Good kick out wide. There she poaches, +2, and the altitude. After all of this, you're going to take the lead.
Look at Coach Marcelo. We must say, though, they've got a long way to go to win by 35, like he told us before that he would. But you know what? They're up now.
Another +2 and a timeout for this thing at the altitude. They've taken a 3-point lead.
Come here, come here, come here.
Hey, go for your shots. Don't be afraid to move. Just be solid. We're okay. Okay, we're okay. I promise. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Energy, girl.
Yep.
Energy.
They can't. And she's putting pressure at the net. Hey, when we have, put away volleys. Again, I don't want to see anything cute. We either close in as the ball is high and we put it away, or we drop it in front of us. We don't try angles. We got the momentum. Be all over their neck. Come on.
It was that last altitude point when they're going away with that forehand cross court. Not easy to sneak it in the alley there. There was not a lot of space, but there's a lot of action coming off that forehand from the going away. And they have done an incredible job being resilient the entire night. Down for the entire time, and now they are up by 3 with 2 minutes remaining before men's doubles and mixed doubles finish.
And I just love the aggressive mindset, but I also love how Coach Natalie is just telling them, hey, we're good, we're good, we're good. And that's what they need to hear, right? Because if you're up the whole arc and you start feeling comfortable and then suddenly you go down, you do start to feel a little panic set in. But it's good to slow it down, just remind them like, hey, we got time, everything's totally fine.
Reflex, Sasha goes to Burgess at the baseline, Hinojosa with the poach, off the leg. They're gonna say +2. But I thought it went off the leg and it was going to be +1. No argument. So, okay. +2 for the Sting. They're within 1. Overhits that backhand. Burgess to serve. Eighth fault for Burgess. Minute 30 remaining in women's doubles. And Joseph serves out wide. Tanya, great move, but just a massive return by Burgess.
Really good return. And just so fired up, too. I just love to see how much this altitude team wants to win. They could have come out here one of 2 ways, right? They could have been super down and just felt like, whatever. But they came out and they're just trying to prove to themselves and everyone. Wow! Oh my God!
+2 altitude. Burgess, great job with the drop volley, but then being ready for the reflex back. They are up by 4.
Just saying how they're trying to prove that they're still in this. I mean, with a play like this, they absolutely still are.
Backhand down the line, going away, read it well, just couldn't stick it low enough. 35 seconds remaining. Chip return to come in. Burgess volley in the middle, Hinojosa ready. All 4 at the net, they keep going. Reflex point for the altitude. Coach Vejeda asking for more spin going up from Burgess. Great serve, they're going away, reflex, +2 altitude. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Vejeda said, let's take this lead into the break. They're up by 5 as we have men's doubles. It's going to be coming up. Maria, the effort from the altitude tonight.
Electric, literally electric. That was insane. And what a comeback from them. Not only in the whole arc, but even in that vault. They just played so well. They were so aggressive, and they're coming into this so fired up. Sure, we're going to get some great action in the men's doubles as well, and then we still got mixed doubles. So stick around. We got more good tennis coming up.
At work, in the car, or on the go. Listen to every FIFA World Cup 2026 match for free on iHeartRadio. Listen to Fox's coverage of all 104 FIFA World Cup 2026 matches live and free in the iHeartRadio app, anywhere in the U.S. June 11th to July 19th. All matches live.
Intense is pro tennis built different.
Volley winner. What a night.
It's team-based. It's fast-paced.
Final 20 seconds. All tied up.
See every electric buzzer-beating moment.
And that's going to do it. Oh, my goodness.
All month long.
I love tennis, and this is the best tennis I've seen.
Intense. Tennis turned up.
Bring it on three. 1, 2, 3, altitude. Let's go.
I said bring it. You said bring it on three. I'm like, bring it.
Here's what I cannot have, is you getting pissed off in the middle of the point, okay? You're playing well. You lose a point, you gotta have short-term memory, okay? Please don't dwell in the past, please. Can't handle it. Cannot handle it. Feeling the pressure. Number one pick. We are due a win. We deserve it, okay? We're putting in the time, we're putting in the work, and we're fighting every match. It's ours. I need you guys to believe it until the very end. I'm gonna believe it until the very end. Dale! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
It's our mic'd up moment presented by iHeartRadio. Coach Fajeda throwing his entire energy, his will, whatever he's got inside of him. It has got to come out tonight after they've lost 4 in a row. Men's doubles coming up right now. Felix Corwin with Tyler Styson on the near side, and Finn Murgett and the high-flying Aguilar on the far side for the Sting. Altitude up by 3 after being down the entire night.
I do really think something that Marcelo is really craving here is for some energy from Felix. I think that's the only person on the team that we haven't quite seen that much energy and electricity from, and I think that's actually going to raise his own level a lot.
Maria, I'm really glad you said that, because he was kind of the one that was sort of pointed out after the part that we didn't see in that mic'd up moment, because I was hanging around listening, and he did say, I want you swinging out on everything, right? I want you going for it. I want to see that energy. For me, this is already better from Felix than kind of what we saw in the singles. He didn't have a whole lot of time to get going, certainly, but here in doubles, I'm hoping he can feed off the energy of his team and really get going. They need him to get going, right, for this to work in Altitude's favor. There's so much from Felix that we're just still waiting to see, and I hope we get to see it here tonight.
Well, and when you have a partner like Stice there, I mean, that's got to fire you up. Oh, interesting, though. How come he took Stice out?
This I have no idea about, but we are about to see as Lumsden comes in for Stice after Stice hit that backhand return winner.
Oh, and he's back in.
And then he's back in. So this is an interesting play. We're going to see the chess match that the Altitude are coming up with. We've seen other teams try to figure out different things and play within matchups. 115, 112, the Altitude. Tyler Stice serving with Felix Corwin down low. Corwin signals he's ready. Great move by Aguilar to take her on the rise, +2 the other way. Kick into the backhand, but Stice is just seeing it like a beach ball up on the backhand.
He really is. And look, I mean, he's just, why do they keep switching? I'm so confused.
Maybe they feel that Lumsden's a better volleyer at the net whenever Felix is serving.
Interesting.
Altitude up by 2. 117, 115. Big serve out wide. Good post, great move. Tyler Stice, another one. Great move to get it +2.
An excellent return there by Corwin. Sting's still playing really good tennis, and they just work so well together, these two.
And a great return back, +2 the other way. Sting keep answering. Great poach off the face of Stice. Let's see if Sebastian Nunez is going to say, yeah, I'm going to call a timeout, just hit him in the face. It is a +1. That's incredible that it goes off the face and over the net. That's incredible.
I didn't see it. We can review it after the vote.
Nunez not denying what Tyler Stice is saying. All he's just saying is we'll review it after just because he couldn't see it.
Yeah,
so it actually went racket off the face. So said he was going to look at it after and said he's going to look at this right now.
I think it did hit. It might have hit him.
He said, I'm literally crying. It definitely hit me in the face. Hopefully his eye's okay.
Racket. So it was, hold on, it was racket first, right?
Something to note, though, the reason that they were so effortlessly able to poach on that ball
So
is
it
just
was
because
racket,
Felix
then
is just
racket.
not
Okay.
hitting the ball big enough.
Mine
He
is
just
more.
needs to swing.
That's definitely more.
Yeah, that was all face.
After review, the ball hit the player's racket and then his eye, -1 point. Play!
There we see it. Only +1.
Very last-minute point, and what a good one. They seemed rushed. He was about to serve on the wrong side there, but made up for it, which is some great tennis. That's a swing out, though. That's what we need to see from Felix. That's how you swing.
Sting have retaken the lead by 1. Tied up after Murgit tried to change up that serve, go to the Stice forehand because Stice has been all over the backhand return. That's a big serve. Stice with a great read. Aguilar tries to reflex point altitude.
Great 1-2 there. That's exactly what you need. If you have that Felix Corwin serve, he can use it and make it like that. God, Stice is all over it. Just backs up on that forehand. Do you see that, JY?
Pulls up, backs up. I mean, he was off his back foot, but it's just fine, but then just can't go down the line and force such a difficult shot with the net person there. Aguilar with the fault. Sting have been giving up a couple points on the faults. 3 points for the altitude. They're up by 2. Now they're up by 3. Murgit trying to take that return on the rise. Kick serve deep into the body, reflexes all the way back. Felix is stepping up at the net.
Much better playing for Felix in this doubles compared to the singles. He's starting to feel more comfortable. And maybe that is that playing time, JY. Maybe he's just like feeling like he is able to. He's warm enough now. Tried the wheels on Finn Murgit. Was that 1 or 2?
That
2 points.
2 points. Great topspin lob. The effort was there to try to save it to +1, but great pickup lob. The altitude up by 6. Good kick off the net. Corner one's around 4 and inside in. They're up by 8. Great change up to go wide. Had no reason to as Murgit had been missing some returns there. Took a chance and really caught him by surprise. Up by 9. 3.5 minutes remaining before mixed doubles. Aguilar, good return. Murgit closes the net. 2. The Sting respond.
And this is probably where Natalie Fuscaro-Hamburg would probably want to call a timeout, but the problem is they only have 1 left. With another mixed doubles bolt coming up, it's probably too risky for her to take the timeout right now. Ooh.
130-124. Aguilar signals to Murgit. I formation. Murgit sends that one way long. Kick serve. Aguilar return goes wide. Up by 8. Altitude 1-4 need this win tonight to stay in the playoff race, and they are playing like it.
They sure are, and gosh, how much is it going to mean for them if they do get this win? Coach Ferreira did say that they practice just so hard, and they've been doing plenty of scrimmages and just going out there, not even thinking about rallying, but actually just playing points, getting competitive, finding a way. And tonight, it's looking like they're trying to find a way.
Backhand return. Stice has been all over it, but good move by Aguilar to save it. Corwin with the poach. Murget's going to come in, goes down the line. Reflex by Corwin. Murget could not get ready in time. Minute 45. Coach asking Corwin to get up on that serve and keep his body up. That's a good serve. Forehand cross court Radley. That forehand was so big. Yep. Aguilar could not get that racket there in front.
I actually think it was going out, but it was just coming so fast. And that's the thing sometimes in doubles, like you just got to swing because it's just too fast for your opponents to get out of its way.
The move by Murget forced Corwin to overthink that return. Staying within 7. Minute remaining. Good return down low. +2 for the altitude. Stice backhand's on fire.
And this is the Tyler Stice we saw, that first arc, the first win that they had, just unstoppable. Look at that. And look at how fired he is.
He is leading this team right now with a 138-128 lead. 35 seconds remaining. Mixed doubles coming up after, but only 10 minutes for the Sting to try to get back into it. They're going to be thankful for that gift. Stice is just everywhere, but Aguilar with the miss-hit volley winner. Doesn't matter how he got it done, +2.
That's the importance of getting close to the net, right? He was all over that net. All he had to do was just tap that ball and went exactly where he needed it to.
Overhead winner, 4 points in a row for the Sting at a massive moment in time. 3, 2, 1. Murget's going to go for another point. Into the Stice backhand, going to lob it over. Forehand's going to set it up, big cross court, and just goes for it wide. And the altitude, Maria, they're going to take a 6-point lead in the mixed double.
Wow. I did not necessarily think we were going to be here 10 minutes ago, but gosh, how the tables have turned and how the momentum has shifted, and it just feels like the altitude is probably the favorite here tonight, which we would not have said earlier in the evening, but hey, you never know. I am curious to see who Nat Dog puts in for this mixed doubles, but God, altitude's got to keep riding this. We'll see right when we get back.
We're here to give a little pep talk to our new generation, to let them know what is tennis about, not only tennis, but also life.
Locking in means to me being in the flow state, having the mentality that I want to win this. Tennis is a very mental game. It's about positive self-talk.
Talk to yourself the way you talk to your doubles partner.
All the negativity that people may tell you, let that be a motivation for you.
There's no limitation for you guys. You can achieve everything you want.
Just keep believing in yourself.
Intense is team tennis that's faster, louder, and with real cash on the line.
Your partner can't make serve.
Watch the most relentless tennis league.
You know, shaky mustachio man.
On the planet, live.
Walking on approaches. Ciolina's ready as well. +2.
This was incredible.
Intense. Tennis turned up.
Intense is brought to you by Solaris, founding partner and official focus and education partner of Intense. Here in Atlanta, Georgia, it's the altitude putting everything on the line against the Sting, 139-133. Great resiliency with everything that was going against them early there. 1-4 have lost 4 in a row. The Sting also coming off a launch, but they're at least 3-2. But right now, the altitude is throwing the kitchen sink, and it is working as we get into the final 10 minutes of the night. Mixed doubles is coming up, and there's been a couple standouts tonight for these teams, and right there is Tyler Stice. He has been leading the way for the altitude. He is plus 14 on the night. Here we go with the final 10 minutes. Aguilar saw some sky on the far side for the Sting. Burgett with the poach, +2. What a start for her with Tyler Stice in the altitude on the near side, 141, 133.
And this is where the energy needs to be brought. There is no other choice from both teams, from everyone. Everyone needs to be on their feet.
Franciscaya looking for the poach, but can't find it. Burgett with the lob, catches her. Aguilar down the line, on the line, +2.
Oh, that was absolutely insane.
Took the risk, got the reward. You're going to see this ball land just on the line. Aguilar sneaking forward, another top spin lob, swinging volley at Stice. Couple points in a row. Stinger within 4. Aguilar originally shakes Franciscaya, signals off, then agrees, goes wide. 141, 138, 9 minutes remaining. Junior U.S. Open doubles champion there.
And we have seen Charlie and Tanya just be so effective in this mixed doubles, and they've brought quite a few arcs home for their team, so I'm sure they're feeling pretty good in this situation.
Every point like that one down the line. Okay, let's not rush the returns. Okay, because when we do the message that we send to them, you guys are so good at the net that I need to do something special. It's not the case. It's not the case. If you feel like they're very close, which both of them are, don't hesitate to lob sometimes. And no, you're doing great. No. Hey, they earned a lot of the points. I just want you guys to, when the momentum shifts, don't feel overwhelmed. Talk to each other and reset. Come on.
I think the interesting part for me as we have the mixed doubles here is that Stice, who's just so locked in on that backhand return on the ad side, they put him on the deuce side right now, and Burgett spent a lot of time also playing on the deuce side in women's doubles. So this is surprising with how well Stice is returning on the backhand that this is the matchup they're going to go with. They're up by 2, but they got 8.5 to hold on to this lead.
Completely agree. That's actually a great call by you. I hadn't even thought about that, but that's so true. Stice has been so unbelievably effective with that backhand return.
Sting within 1. Kick out wide to Burgett. Aguilar serves and volleys. Gets it low. Overhead +2. They retake the lead.
And it looks like maybe Ngunoue is going to get in instead of Emma.
Oh, she was right on top of the net. Probably just could have gone right at the feet of Stice. Instead, we're tied up, and Malkia Ngunoue comes in for Emma Burgett. Aguilar, great move. Now, Kia got there. Prevented that from being a +2. Sting take the lead by 1. Burgett in. Aguilar with the move. A couple of them for the Sting on top of the net that they're really going to hope doesn't come back to sting them. They're tied up.
But at the end of the day, that does make the altitude think when someone's all over the net like that.
The leads are changing back and forth. Altitude now up 1. Ball's on the court. Going to stop it really quick. Ball keepers can get out of the way. Stice going to use that to towel off. Aguilar comes forward. Topspin lob to Franciscaya. She's ready. Stice goes lob one more time. Aguilar takes it. Jump too early. Hits it into the net. Burgess looks for that move. Tanya goes right back at her. Stice with the lob. Off the back line. Just wide. Forced by Aguilar's presence in the middle of the court. I formation. There's that better reflex this time and takes care of it. Tied up once again. 6.5 minutes remaining. Will the altitude remain in the playoff race, or will the Sting be tied for first?
Oh, that's a good try. That's actually a good lob. But Marcelo's really wanting her to hit that ball.
Huge kick up wide and above and away the shoulders of Birgit. Sting have a 2-point lead. That's where you would love to have Stice on that backhand return, bringing it down. Off the net, great reflex by Aguilar. Topspin lob goes over, +2, they tie it up.
Good way back into serve here. How can they switch the sides? Do they have to take a timeout, or they cannot change?
In mixed doubles, you cannot change the side. Okay. Volley winner, +2, altitude up by 2. Whatever side the gender starts on, they have to finish that mixed doubles bolt on.
I'm still learning something new.
Big forehand return by Sasnouskaya, and they're going away, could not handle it. Birgit is in the return. Soft serve, so soft it actually threw Birgit off and overspun it into the net. Tied up once again, 5 minutes remaining. Slice out wide to Stice, handles that flat through the court. Aguilar with his presence once again.
Coach Marcelo looking like he's looking for more energy from everybody on the side.
Well, the nerves from the altitude and the energy from the Sting. How many times has Aguilar just forced an error just by moving?
Yep.
Not doing anything but just moving and making them think. Sting keep a 1-point lead, 4.5 minutes.
And the whole Sting team is just screaming permanently, and that's exactly what you need right now. Just need 150% energy.
Topspin lob. Stice wanted to get there. Birgit went for it. That's a point for the Sting, up by 2. Great return by Stice, but Aguilar closes the net so well. Both teams only one timeout left. They want to be really smart about when they use it. Nagonaway comes in to handle the returns on the outside. Aguilar with the reflex. Charlie's everywhere. The Sting off the bench. 4-point lead, but it's how they got there that have lifted their spirits. Under 4 minutes. Big serve again. Sasnouskaya reflex. Chipped it down low. Cross court to Nagonaway. Up by 5.
Wow. This is incredible tennis. Look at Mad Dog. I mean, look at her energy.
Altitude going to use that final timeout. But look at the courage to keep closing. Incredible.
Step the hell up and take it to them. Let's take it to them.
Let's go, right here. Let's go.
Altitude and coach asking for more fire. It's all going the Sting way, but with everything that's happened, it's still so close with only the Sting up by 5 and 3.5 minutes remaining. Anything can happen.
Oh, this is so exciting. Whoa.
Big body return. She saw the opening to go down the line, hit it. This time the players were in the player box. You get hit in the player box, that's okay. Sting up by 6. There's another one of those great serves. They've been exposing that serve out wide to the Stice, staying away from his backhand, targeting the forehand, and it's easier when you have that deuce slice serve as a righty. Birgit's in the return.
And I wonder if they will kick themselves for not putting Stice on that backhand side where he's so dominant. Coach Marcelo is so frustrated.
158, 150. There's the changeup. Great return by Stice down low, but Birgit goes back, goes for the angle, hit. Altitude now have an opportunity. Nagonaway's going to serve. She's going to have a little time. Let's see if she can regroup herself. They rushed her in with the sub. Good kick. Aguilar goes there. Miss-hit volley. Goes cross-court. It works.
Okay, but I'd like to see Stice just going for them. Like, he sees how much Aguilar is moving. Like, Stice needs to be all over the net. He needs to move before Aguilar does. Sometimes he's actually letting balls go past him and letting the ladies take the balls. Oh my God, what a ball from Ngudue!
Altitude within 4. Kick serve to Sasha Sky. They're within 3. Stice loving it. Ngudue goes quick serve.
Like, don't you think Stice can go for that ball? Because that's what happens. He didn't take his opportunity, and then Charlie does.
I think Ngudue served so fast that Stice couldn't even believe it. They were generating momentum. Why play that fast when you have time on the clock? Aguilar with the fake poach in the move. He touched that, only +1, but the Sting still up by 6. Minute and a half remaining. Coach Hamburg trying to argue. Actually, it's Aguilar that wants the +2. Sebastian Nunez saying no. We'll see if they want to review this afterwards. Stice forehand return cross court. Burgess comes to the net. Aguilar just doing a lot of pressure with his moves.
Big ball there from Stice. Wow.
Minute 15. Good job down low. The spin forces the volley air. Altitude within 4. Playoffs on the line. 4 losses in a row. Can they make up these 4 points and win tonight? Burgess with the poach goes at Aguilar, only +1. 50 seconds remaining. Altitude down by 3. Kick into the body forehand. Aguilar tight going there. Over spins it into the net. Why did he force that? 40 seconds. Coach Hamburg telling their team to calm down.
You got to run the clock down as much as you can here if your team's Sting. Do not give Altitude any chances.
Altitude needs this point. Swing and volley. Reflex all 4 at the net. And that goes wide. They're going to be able to take 14 seconds off this clock with a 5-point lead. Altitude needs a winner. A quick serve. Don't know how they're going to control it. Got to go for it. Cannot let this rally go on. She plays it conservative. The poach is going to take too much time off the clock.
This is going to be the last point here.
Goes for the lob. Even then, that's fine. The amount of clock it took off. 2, 1. It's over. It's over. The Sting hang on. The roaring effort by the Altitude the whole night. The Sting up and got down, but they held it together. Incredible team performance as we get an opportunity to take a look at tonight's prize money powered by Payment Labs, where with tonight's win, the Sting, they get $9,000 extra, but also a tie for first place. And Maria, just the effort and movement in doubles. Altitude threw everything at him, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, and it hurts for Altitude for sure because they put everything on the line. But at the end of the day, I mean, they did their very best and they put everything out there. But my goodness, did Sting play well. I mean, credit to Coach Natalie, the way that she held her team together and just told them to believe, 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 and trust. And the way that they were so aggressive, so energetic. The energy was just, oh my God, it was so impressive. It's crazy. They played so well.
One of these players that really led him to that victory is Tanya Sasaskaya as we look at tonight's Solaris lock-in plays. Best energetic start she had in singles, the best version of herself that we've seen the entire time. And when you think about this close match that we just had, what a start that she gave them to have this opportunity for tonight. This thing bouncing back extremely well after a tough loss in their recent arc. Bounce back, great job coaching by Coach Bluskoda. And now we go down with Kelly Kroll, who has Tanya Sasaskaya and Charlie Aguilar with her.
Yeah, the duo that made the difference deep into this arc. It was a lot of back and forth in this one, guys. Why do you think you were able, Charlie, to pull away there in mixed doubles?
Yeah, I mean, I think overall it was a pretty even match in general. I think we're good. The girls did a great job. Then we took a little advantage in men's singles. Credit to the girls on the other team. They played really good doubles, I thought. And then, yeah, we came in with Finn. We knew we played good doubles, and the same thing with Tanya. I know when we play aggressive, I would say, or when we play aggressive, I think we're both good doubles players, so I don't think too many people can beat us when we do that.
Certainly. When you hear him say that, I saw the embrace between you two, the team all together. What does it mean to pull this one off, Tanya? You knew they were coming for you tonight.
Yeah, big time. I'm just really happy with how the team showed up. I feel like every single person contributed today, whether they were on the bench, whether they were on the court, whether they were in spirit with us. Yeah, just very proud of the team. After a very tough performance last Thursday, I think we really showed up today for each other, and very excited to go into next week with a lot in the W column.
I like that. I like that. Coach Nat, behind you guys, the $9,000 check doesn't hurt either. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back with the recap of the night.
I don't feel like an underdog at all.
An underdog, ooh.
Maybe I would say dark horse.
Yeah, I've always considered myself one.
No, I'm not an underdog. I've been doing this for too long.
I feel like a favorite for myself coming into this, and also just my teammates. If we do our jobs and we just compete and play for each other, we're the favorites here.
People think that because I'm smaller than everyone else, but no. When I step on the court, I try to be confident and think that I'm going to win. I like to go low-key about my business.
An underdog? Well, I mean, I would kind of say I would be like the Tom Brady of the league. You know, I got drafted 4th, and, you know, there's probably no big expectations of me, but when I'm out on court, I always give my best and willing to put on the show.
I haven't competed in over a year, so maybe nobody's really seen me play in a while. But I never consider myself an underdog. When I step on the court, I feel like I can compete against anyone.
I prefer not to be seen. You know, just being in the shadow, working my ass off, and then just going out there and showing what I practice for.
So I was the last pick in the draft. That means I'm Mr. Irrelevant. But we're gonna make Team Freeze relevant for this year's Intense season. We have the #1 pick in the draft on our team with Carousel. My boy, Raul, absolutely loving it. But as a team, since it is a team sport, I see us as one of the favorites. We have the best team name, we have the best team chemistry.
Let's go Freeze! Let's go Freeze!
So I don't feel like an underdog at all.
Fire it up!
Unbelievable atmosphere out here. Boom! You a little nervous? You know, shaky mustachio, man!
It's fast, it's loud, and it's electric in here. We got this!
Outriders are stunned. Oh my gosh, what a night!
It's honestly the first time we played together, and we killed it.
This is absolutely insane.
Intense tennis, baby. It's tennis turned up.
Week 5 wrapping up here with the 163-159 win. Sting over the altitude. The Sting are going to move up to a tied first place with the Freeze. The Altitude fall to 1 and 5. A lot of momentum being generated by this thing going into next week, and we'll be back. Jay Wyabona, Maria Mateus, Kelly Kroll. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you back here next week.